There is a kind of pain that feels especially confusing. It comes from someone you love deeply, someone you raised, someone you would still protect without hesitation. And yet, their words hurt you. Not loudly, not cruelly, just enough to stay with you long after the conversation ends. If you're a parent whose adult child has said something that quietly broke your heart, this story is for you. Over the years, many older parents have shared this same question. What am I supposed to do with these feelings? They don't want to argue. They don't want to guilt their children. They don't want to create distance. They just want to stop hurting. Psychologists who study parent-adult-child relationships say this is one of the most common and least talked about emotional struggles in later life. This story puts words to that silence. Robert was 74 when it happened. It wasn't a fight. That's what made it worse. His daughter had called on a Sunday evening. The conversation was short, rushed, really. Before hanging up, she sighed and said, "Dad, I just don't have the energy for this right now." She didn't yell, she didn't insult him, but the words landed heavily. That's what she called their conversation. Robert smiled politely, said he understood, and wished her a good night. Then he sat alone in his kitchen long after the call ended. He replayed the moment again and again. Was he a burden? Too needy? Too much? He hadn't asked for anything special, just a few minutes of connection. What made it hurt so much? Here's what Robert realized later. It wasn't the sentence itself, it was what it represented. Parents often carry an unspoken hope that even as children grow older, they'll still feel safe with us, that we'll remain a place of comfort, not obligation. So when an adult child sounds impatient, distant, or dismissive, it touches a very old wound. The fear of no longer being needed, the fear of becoming invisible. Psychologists call this role displacement grief. You're not just reacting to words, you're grieving a role that quietly changed. The inner struggle. Robert didn't tell anyone how much it hurt. He didn't want to seem dramatic or weak. So he did what many parents do. He minimized himself. He stopped calling as often. He shortened his sentences. He made himself easier. On the outside, this looked like understanding. On the inside, it felt like disappearing. And that's the danger. When parents silence their pain for the sake of peace, the relationship may stay calm, but the heart slowly closes. The turning point. A few weeks later, Robert had coffee with an old friend. The friend listened quietly, then said something simple. "You're allowed to have feelings without turning them into blame." That sentence changed how Robert saw the situation. He didn't need to accuse his daughter, but he also didn't need to erase himself. There was a middle path. What to do when your feelings are hurt? Robert chose 3 things. First, he named the feeling privately. Not, "she doesn't love me," but "that comment made me feel unimportant." Clarity softened the pain. Second, he stopped mind reading. He reminded himself, exhaustion isn't rejection, stress isn't lack of love. Third, he spoke gently once. The next time they talked, he said, "I know you're busy and I don't want to add pressure. I just want you to know, sometimes when we rush through our calls, I miss you." No accusation, no guilt, just truth. The outcome. His daughter was quiet. Then she said something Robert didn't expect. "I didn't realize it felt that way. I've been so overwhelmed I thought you understood." Nothing became perfect overnight. Calls didn't suddenly double, but something shifted. There was warmth again, and more importantly, Robert stopped shrinking himself to avoid pain. He learned something vital. Protecting the relationship doesn't require sacrificing your dignity. If your adult child has hurt your feelings, please remember this. You don't need to suffer in silence, and you don't need to confront with anger. Your feelings matter, even now, especially now. The parent's plea isn't for control, it's for connection. Speak softly, stand gently, stay human. Love doesn't end when children grow up. It just asks us to relate differently. If this message resonated with you, please like the video, share it with someone who may be quietly carrying the same pain, and subscribe for more reflections on family, aging, and emotional wisdom. Because being a parent never truly ends. It simply asks for deeper grace.